I see brands just deciding that not that they're going to, really invest in service. They're just not going to offer it at all. And you're right. Sometimes it fails. And for me, it's a big decider on whether, because there's a risk. Let me give you an example of where it's failing. I don't know if you are a McDonald's customer, but unfortunately I am, because I really like a McDonald's breakfast, and I shouldn't, but I do. So what they've done is they've replaced the counter staff with these computers, and they look beautiful, and they're huge screens, and you touch whatever you want, and that's a great idea. They don't have to employ those people. They don't have to rely on those people. It's a great idea. It doesn't work, because what used to happen is you would queue up at the till, and you would see all of the menu above the counters, above the whole menu would be there. So all the time you're in the queue, you're thinking about what is it that I'm going to order. So when you get at the front of the queue, you know exactly what you're going to order. What's happening now is that people are browsing every category on this thing because they don't know what it is that they want to order. So it takes forever. So if you're queuing behind these people, you're basically never going to get a breakfast. So it does fail. And
I'm just getting my
cables.
Now carry on. I just noticed my cord dropped out. Carry on. I'm listening.
And
there we go.
What was the other thing I wanted to say? For me, it's about risk. It's about I'm taking a chance in becoming a customer of your brand, probably because it's something I really need to see happen. What happens if it goes wrong? Is there somebody on the end of a phone, or is somebody going to come visit me in my office to make sure this thing works or not? Because for me, right there, that's a showstopper. It doesn't. If it's the 10th good product, but they offer service, I'll go with that all day, every day, because there's too much risk involved. There's another, for instance, like I use one of these online bank services, and I was thinking about putting some more money there so I can have it in dollars, because the pound is going down the toilet. I don't know what's going to happen today that we've got King Charles III, but it is. So I was thinking about putting some money there, but I made a transfer at the weekend. It didn't work. And then yesterday I was trying to get in touch. I'd left it 3 days to make sure it really didn't work. And I was trying to get in touch, and the contact function on the app just doesn't work. It's like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't put any more money here. Do you know what I mean? It's so I think it goes to risk. That's what I think it goes to.
There is a risk with it again, and I look at, and it's a great topic actually, because this talks to quite a bit of themes I'm doing with businesses at a keynote and training level. It's a balancing act again for businesses though, because on the flip side, you've got consumers that want that. They want the technology. They want to speed things up. They want the faster touch point. It's not just being driven by businesses going, let's just put tick in place because we want to take Steph out of the equation. They're actually responding to customer demands too, right? And think about experience from a consumer. If you have to stand in a line, there's a lot of people do not want to stand in any line. Where can I do it myself?
Yes.
So businesses are having to do that. And so, I think this is a topic for me that I think is possibly one of the biggest topics of our time. And that is, how do we blend humanity with digital acceleration and transformation? How do we embed technology effectively in a business that makes it more efficient and streams it up without sacrificing the quality of service, personal touch, and feeling and impact that you're talking to? That's the challenge. That is the challenge of digital transformation. And so on a very practical level, there's businesses I work with. It's some of the work we might do is, don't rush to do tech by default. Why are you doing it? And then be very careful and conscious with the tech stacks that you're choosing and why. Don't rush to do it just because everybody is, think about and then think about the impact of that too. How does this impact the way we consciously want to create that customer experience and customer journey? That's part of that. So it's a bit of a balancing act, So with the McDonald's stuff, I can see exactly why they do it. And also the audience, there's a generation. I don't know about you, but I watch a lot of documentaries on this stuff. I'm fascinated by it. And the more I watch, we've got a generation now of buyers, of people moving in that are buyers and next level consumers. They've grown up, all they've ever known is interaction with tech. And all they expect is a more interaction with tech. And this talks to this challenge of businesses having a blend. Let's do tech, but without losing the touch that Martin wants. It's like we want to still make sure people like Martin still have that sense of that is one of the biggest challenges I think about time.
Thank you for taking the time to check out this effective marketing clip. If you found this interesting and useful, YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy this one, and this is the latest thing that we've put together. If you haven't yet, and you could take a second to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that will give us the motivation to continue on this epic journey.